and I'm gonna tell something about me for you and for the ones that is watching us right now. I'm Victor, I'm 22, and I like to rest. I like to sleep. I like to eat. That's what I have to say today. I'm very tired, and I just wanna, after this immersion, take my shower, clean my room, and sleep. What about you, Erika? Who are you?
So I am Erika. I'm from São Paulo, currently living in Argentina, Cordoba. I am a HR specialist. I work remotely to American company, a bootcamp company in USA. And I just live here with my yellow Brazilian dog, and that's it.
Okay, thank you. Ozio, tell us something about you, like a fun fact about you, because we were talking about Yanka and Erika, haven't heard about you.
Fun fact is more hard.
Okay, but
uh,
anything.
I live in a small city called Cacoal in Rondônia. I work from a company in São Paulo. I work from my home, and, and I live with my son and my wife.
Okay. They always mess with small towns names, because, you know, the name of mine is Hiashin. And it already seems like a small city, Hiashim. Who wants to go to Hiashim? Nobody wants to be there, because it's so little. And, you know, at the beginning of the decade, like last decade, 2010, we had 8,000 or 100, I don't know, 8,000 people living in there. Now we have only six, which means either people are dying or just moving from the city. But that's very sad. What about you, Yanka? Who you are?
I am in a not city but neighborhood called Canguera. It's very funny too, and the city next to here is Ibiúna. So it's the better names, true, the best names. But my name is Bianca. I am living in São Roque, Canguera, my neighborhood, and I am a demographer. And I am tired too, Victor, but let's do it. We can
Yeah,
do
no,
it.
I'm not tired for the immersion. Today there's a thing I really want to talk about, and I want to hear what you guys have to say because I struggle with it a lot, which is personal branding, especially showing it to people, uh, you know, making sure you can sell yourself. So let's start with the questions. Do you think everyone needs a personal brand nowadays? Why or why not? What do you think, Yanka?
Unfortunately, yes, I think doesn't matter your job. If you have a personal brand on social media and you invest on it, I think that you achieve more people and with this have more job opportunities. But I don't like this. It's not something that I agree with or that I am happy with. Actually, I like to maintain my life private sometimes, and it seems that we have to open everything to be this brand, to be a product or something. So to me, it's very hard, but I think it's that.
Yeah, thank you. What about you, Oziel? Do you think is it necessary?
I agree with Yanka in everything. The personal brand is strange for me because I don't like to show for another people's uh, anything about my personal life. Like, oh, I make it this project, I make it this course, but I need to make this thing because the the market, the work market is in this way, in this form today.
Yeah, that's right. Erika, what about you? to have a different opinion.
Yes, because I have a HR mind, so a personal brand is essential, especially in this digital market that we are working today in these days. You don't need to be a creator on LinkedIn or an influencer in something specific area, but you need to be a brand. You are a brand. You name it, how you work, how you communicate, how you behave in about your life is a brand about you. If you want, or if you want not, because if you not, because people will think some things that we remember some things about your way to do it, things to live, to work, and everything. So the way people perceive you, your skills and your values, everything is a brand. So now I'm talking about job market. It's my focus right now, but I think we are, I don't know how to say ambulante, a personal ambulance brand walking around, and people see that all the time.
Yeah, that's right. And in my current job that I got just 4 months ago, when my manager were interviewing me, she saw a course that I did, and she's, oh, I like this platform. How was your experience learning that thing with that person, the person who was actually directing the course? And I was so like, oh, how did she find out? And it was in my LinkedIn. She was searching. I don't like to share like, oh, I just got this new certification. But
Mm-hmm.
after that occasion, I just started to share. It's automatic because I feel so judged. Oh, I don't know. I feel very bad doing it sometimes because, oh, I just got this new thing. It's not a great deal. I'm just learning.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I
I
struggle
know.
to write. Yeah,
Sounds fake, sounds show up, but it's we have to do it. Somehow have to do
yeah,
it to find good jobs or to be seen. So I looking for candidates. Yeah, I am a candidate. I know how works. It's like that.
yeah. I mean, sometimes I do have this feeling of I want to create something. I want to make things public. So I'll make sure people are gonna see me, people that actually matters in the sense of, oh, I can get promoted or I can get a better job. But it's so, I don't know, because if you start and if you stop, it feels weird. But I struggle a lot. But I think it's about self-esteem, not only about personal brand. It's more like how
Mm-hmm.
I feel. So let's go to question number two. How has social media changed the way we present ourselves professionally? How do you answer this question, Ozio?
Today, I was to search old pictures about my family, and I found my first no, but I old curriculum, yes, curriculum, and I compare with my actual curriculum is I think wow, in few years all things has changed. Today, the big focus is just in LinkedIn. I make a curriculum, I put any uh, important things in this curriculum, but the LinkedIn is the first. In the LinkedIn, we can make a wide, what is the word for network? Network to search other jobs or opportunities to make a business.
Yeah, that's right. I do agree with you. And LinkedIn have helped me to get jobs. My first internship, I found it on LinkedIn. And the second was, seeing things, but it wasn't there. People were very, I don't know, they're
You
not on
is
social media.
very young. My first interview is many years before the LinkedIn.
Yeah, I am young. I'm 22, guys. I just I'm almost like a child, but that's okay. What do you think, Erika?
Mm, changed everything because 10 years ago you have to make a curriculum and make a live in somewhere present. I don't know how to say present. Sorry, I'm so tired. I'm thinking in Spanish. It's like
It's
have
okay.
to print your curriculum and leave it at some point. And now you had a lot of rules like one page only and photo and your address and blah blah blah. And these days everything is digital. Thanks God, but everything is digital. So my curriculum have 10 pages that have more about me. It thanks keywords can go to abroad in just 2 clicks. So it's amazing how change every month. I work with this. I have a lot of clients that I work with career strategy, and I have you can search jobs in another side of the world with some just knowing how to use the keywords, the EOI. It's amazing, and but how to do it professionally in LinkedIn, it's a challenge because a lot of people don't know, and it, it sounds a little sorry, but sounds a little bit stupid on LinkedIn. It's like a really bad thing for your brand, personal brand. You'll be there, and the recruiters will find. Recruiters are like investigators. They will find everything about it. So have to be. It's really good, but we have to be a lot. I don't know how to say cuidadoso. We because it's our brand, and but they had in our history there, and you can lose things like the actress and Emilia Perez lost it everything because of his marks on internet can happen on the LinkedIn. So change it everything and have a good size and a bad size.
Yeah. And I hate it when they ask, and when you submit your application, they ask, put your Instagram profile. No, I'm not gonna
I
share it
know
with you. Go.
this is so wrong. This is so
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah, and they put Facebook. I don't even have a profile on Facebook. Just respect me. You don't need that. So what do you think, Bianca?
This is so horrible. I really hate to do that. I feel so fake. But as Erica said, we have to do this. And once I thought, okay, I have to do this. It is fake, so let's be fake. So I use AI to do everything, all my texts. I just use AI. Oh, it's to be fake, so let's to be fake. I don't want to do that. I am obligated to do that, so I will do it my way. So yeah, it's very, very bad. But I have to change a lot. I have my boss on my Instagram, for example, and when I had to accept her, before I accept, because I couldn't decline. I couldn't do not accept my boss.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to remove some photos, bikini photos, tattoo photos, a lot of things. I have to change a lot. Nowadays, I create Instagram, just a professional Instagram. So my coworkers, I just accept in there and do not accept in my personal Instagram. But I have to do this. I have to create another one. And I had to create LinkedIn, and it was, I don't know, I don't like to do that, but it changed a lot. Nowadays, as you said, I have to pay attention in what I am saying on my Instagram what I am posting because I know that I have colleagues in there and they can judge me. And all of this, I think it's judgment. It's just prejudice because they want a perfect person. Who in here is perfect? Are you perfect, Victor? I don't know. We are not perfect, so we have tattoos, we have our own way to live the life, and this doesn't mean that I am a bad employee, you know so it's just prejudice to me. It's that, and I really hate to do that.
Yes, and I don't share my, I mean, I'm really sorry for you, Yanka, for the experience of, your boss following you. Um, I mean, I wouldn't accept it, honestly. I would just ignore actually and pretend that I haven't seen it. And I would say, no, I don't use it anymore. I'm sorry, but I'm not there. Um, no, I mean, that's too much for me. But you're very brave, Yanka. So question number three, I ask for you, Erika. Is it fair to expect employees to have a strong online presence for their careers? Can someone be successful today without using social media for their personal brand?
No, it's not fair. But you have to be at least at one platform to find or to be seen about your career. If you are not academic professor, you need to be there. But if you are not there, it's because you don't need another job. You don't want to know what's happening on the market. You just don't care. It's hard. Everybody wants to know what everybody wants us to be found to a nice company with better salary. So it's not fair. But if it will be not this way, what do you do it? You will send a letter to a company, to an Nestle company. You have to be online. You have to be on digital. So it's not fair to ask to be in a lot of platforms in every place, but on LinkedIn at least. But I don't have to ask anybody. I don't want my employee on LinkedIn. I want to find new talents on LinkedIn. So if your employee ask ask this for you, this is wrong. Be on LinkedIn, please. Make good comments about us. No, no, no. It's totally wrong. You have to be on digital platforms to looking for job or to be or to see everything what happening in the market because you want it. But you won't find a job without a digital platform. Maybe if you are you have good connections, maybe can happen, but it's hard to find. I don't believe.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I mean, at least in the public sector, I think it does. It's possible because I was in there for a year and people were not posting in the sector that I was. And some others, it weren't the main thing for them. And what matters most was by seeing by some people, but in websites, maybe on the news, but not especially on social media. But when you do have visibility in social media, I think it's way different than the others. So, but I really agree with you, Erica. I think it isn't fair to ask for somebody to be there, to be online, to post something, I
Mm-mm.
do it. Sometimes I share things about my company. I like things just for the engagement, but I I mean, sometimes I should be sharing things that I do and sharing achievement, but I feel so, I don't know, ashamed. I feel very weird doing it because, I don't want to work for show people, everyone, because I have so many people on LinkedIn. And I mean, I don't think it matters for them. But at the same time, I don't know. Yes, it does matter, especially because I just finished graduation and some people followed me, and I think it can be good as well for them, like, because I did international relations, and we are very afraid of not having a job. So if people see that I'm working, maybe they can, oh, he's working at least, you know, because, I was very afraid. Um, but I don't know what to say about this. What do you have to say, Yanka?
Congrats about your job. And well, sorry, it's the question number three. I
Yes,
lose myself in your
yes,
answer.
it's okay.
It's fair to expect employees to have a strong online presence. I don't think that it's fair. I think return what Erica said, we are obligated to do that. But as you said, I really hope that in the public sector, I don't have to be so active. I have been active because I don't know the future, but I intend to apply to a concurso público and do my life there, to be a university teacher and so on, and do not need to do this, you know. If you want to know me, you see are my articles or my lattes or so on, because in the academic area, we have LinkedIn, we have Twitter too, but we have lattes, and lattes is like a curriculum with everything that
Mm-hmm.
you did. And to me, that makes sense. You know, do not be an influencer. We have to be influencers, guys. Like, I can't be just a person, just a professional. I have to make dancinhas do TikTok. I have to post something very nice. I have to be on the trend. I have to be viral if possible, or at least to be recognized. I don't know. And I don't want to be famous. I like to be me. I like to be myself. I like my life. I don't like people giving ideas about my life or to be canceled. I just like to be anonymous. It's there, so I don't think that it's fair.
Yeah. But you are a researcher, right, Yanka, as well?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, for you it's really important, because you do a research and people needs to find it. People needs to access information. But they shouldn't put pressure on you, the vehicles that you're putting your writings, your documents, your projects, they should, I don't know, make sure they will make it public, not you as a person. I mean, I don't know if you could take any responsibility on, because you've already done the work, the hard work, which is producing, searching. I don't know. It's so many things involved in the process of researching. So yeah,
But
but
do you
that's
think, Victor, that it will be obligated to be influencer to be a public servant or a public
mm,
employee? Do you think that
no.
concurso will request your LinkedIn or request your platforms or so on?
I'm not
I
sure
think
because
this is a illegal thing. Sorry, guys, but it's
yes,
illegal.
Is
yeah.
legal? Okay.
I think it is. At least I haven't seen my teachers at university, all of them doing it. Some of them were online, but the others were just, they don't even have WhatsApp, for talk to them. They just have Gmail and only that, and they were done such amazing works. They were so admired and they haven't the need to be online. I don't know if in your sector, in your area, you need more efforts, but I mean, I can't say it. But yeah, that's very legal. Thank you, Erica, for, just saying it. Because if we were here just imagining the worst thing in the world, but then you just
Oh, I am HR. I am HR. I know.
yeah.
I know that.
Yeah, Ozio, what is your opinion?
Uh, it's very hard to make an opinion about all because I work 6 years in a public company with a concurso público. Uh, Today I work in another type of employers. Uh, and for people in the company public, that those people don't need a strong online presence because the mind of the most people in this type of company is uh, I I start in this company and I work there forever. I never get out for another job. And the question is why? Why these people need uh, a social media strong like LinkedIn? It's strange. The mind change when you work in this type of company.
Yeah. I mean, it can be good because they have the stability thing, Uh, being out of the institution, it's very hard. I mean, that doesn't apply to all of them. But yeah, that's an interesting fact. Thank you, Oziel. And you can also answer question number four. Have you ever felt pressure to look or act a certain way because of professional expectations? Do you think people are becoming more obsessed with their image than their actual skills?
It's for me.
Yeah.
Uh, we are talking about the business life, the business uh, things, but in personal life, it's very important too. For example, uh, always I talk to my wife to her stop the use of social medias like Instagram because her see the friends in uh, trips, in new things, new clothes, new cars, and my wife think anything about it is, oh, my life is very bad because my friends are in the better life of all, my cousin too, but I say it's a fake life because the people who share only the good things in the social medias, only the victors, only the first one things in his life, and the personal life and the uh, job life is the same for me. Interesting, like.
Yeah, that's interesting. I really agree with you. Sometimes we see people receiving awards, receiving things, recognitions like I was the number one. I did it and I changed my company. And what am I doing? I haven't changed anything. I haven't achieved anything. I mean, I do. I am achieving some things, but it's nothing compared to their achievement because they're making a big thing. And that makes me feel a little bit sad sometimes, especially when I compare the others that are, my professional colleagues, because, oh, what they have that I don't have. What is
But you
missing in
are
me?
very young. The
Yeah,
problem is when you are more old, like me.
I mean, but you do have a job, which is a great thing, And
Yes, but I think my friend from the childhood has a job better than me. My my friend buy a bigger car to his wife.
I don't even have, you know, my legs isn't working very well, so I have nothing besides this for walk. Yeah, that makes sense. But when I do it, I just think, I have a life. I live alone. I am in a big city. I'm not living in Yashio anymore. I do have a great relationship and I eat very well. And Yeah, I know how to speak English and Spanish, and that's it. But yeah, let's just move on with the answers. Erika, what is your thoughts about question number
It
4?
is four. Have you ever
Yeah.
felt pressure to look at Sheldon? Sorry, it's my dog. Is have you? Of course. But I'm always in this immersion. I'm just thinking about the my area, the market, blah blah blah. I'm not talking about personal life. It's totally different for me. And on LinkedIn, of course, I felt, but not was not about my company. Was about the market working in this way. If I'm not there with the right words, and if you're not there with I don't know, showing my skills, hard skills, soft skills, I won't find what I want. And I have a project for my career, and I know what I have to do. And this is on media. These days, I'm working abroad because of this. I had a project how to achieve this, and I achieved it. But if it was not possible without a LinkedIn, okay, LinkedIn, Indeed, Glassdoor, Hamotar, it's a lot. So, do you think people are becoming more obsessed with their image than their actual skills? This question is a little bit strange for me because we were talking about Instagram or LinkedIn. If about LinkedIn, no. LinkedIn, you have to say right things about your career. Of course, just victories. I hate on LinkedIn when people talking about things that are not about jobs. When talk, oh, today I was a beautiful day. I want to be thankful about that. This I hate on LinkedIn. It's not about this. So, but social media, Instagram, Facebook, of course, people change their filters. It's like it's about that, but it's not my thinking right now. I'm thinking about professional profiles, and I don't think so. The people are a little bit obsessed about just say the right things. People are obsessed to show a perfect career, and nobody have a perfect career. Everybody dismiss. Tell in your interview, did you was dismissed once? Tell me about it. Tell me about your problems with work. You have problems with relationship. Tell me about it. You have to know about it. You have to say about it. You have to be really clear about it. And people can say a lot of things on LinkedIn, but the interview, if this happen, if you don't know your storytelling, you will be dismissed. It's the interviewer know. So in LinkedIn, this dot you can be obsessed about your image, but in an interview, this image will, I don't know how to say, cair por terra. If you want to say the true storytelling about your career, and your career is not perfect, you have to know about it. So this is my opinion about a career, about this kind of
Yeah.
digital presence. Okay.
Yeah, we're talking about that kind of, thing. Thank
Uh,
you, Erika. Bianca, have you ever, I mean, you did say that you had a career, but how is it going inside of you?
Not just online, but in a real life too. Because in some, I don't know, but I feel sometimes that in companies or in the work environment, you have to manage certain types of symbols, certain types of uh, language or behavior. You have to be civilized, I think. And I grew up, I was born in Itaquera and I grew up in São Roque. So I said a lot of slang. For example, I had tattoos. I I had to be trained to be civilized, civilized in aspas, and so on. So it was really hard, not just online, but in presence too, in the physical, ao vivo, in the real life too. So I feel this pressure. Um, I have friends that feel this pressure too, to do not be very feminine, for example, to be masculine or to be in a certain type, in a certain way, because you have to be in this work environment. So to me, it's very oppressive. And about image on internet, I think that people are obsessed, yes, with the online image. And to me, it's about to sell yourself on the internet and to be confident. Sometimes you have a skill, but it's not just about to have that skill. It's about the way that you tell that you have that skill. You just
Mm-hmm.
put in the heaven, you make that skill the skill, not just one skill. So it's how you sell yourself. To me, it's fake too. It's very complicated to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes you compare with people, Victor, that had heritage. So do not compare yourself. I didn't have. So some people came from the scratch, make things from the zero.
Yeah, that's right. And after the, things that I've heard with my colleagues and with friends of friends, I just realized, I don't care because, I mean, I don't like to compare myself and say that people haven't deserved something, but sometimes they haven't. I'm sorry to say that. It's not about their hard work, and I mean, it's just because they can do it and they have help. So yeah, that's why I don't share my emotions on LinkedIn. I think I express too much. I say too many things about me. I am too vulnerable in here, and I don't want people to see this because here it's my safe space to talk, to complain, to say things that I mean, I wouldn't say in Portuguese. Sometimes I even cry in here, so I don't want to see people watching me cry and then getting crazy about something, especially me, because I do bring some sensible topics in here, something related to sexuality, and some people are very conservative, which means, I don't know, I think it can interfere in my image. So that's why I don't share it. But sometimes I mean, it is important. So we have question number 7, 8. Oh, question number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 11. And I want to say to you guys, what do you want to talk about? You can choose a question to answer. I do it almost every immersion because there are so many things we can talk about, but we don't have enough time, which means you guys have to choose something that you like to express, or that you want to say, that you're very passionate about it and you just want to say it. Ozio, what question are you choosing?
For anything.
Yeah, question number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You can choose a question to answer.
Mm,
If you want a
uh,
time to think, I can. Oh, yeah, yeah.
I chose the number 9. Do you think there is a difference between personal brand and self-promotion? Uh, is very complicated for me. Uh, I work with technology, and I am beginner in this field, in this area. I start the work, the real work 3 years ago. But I am very dedicated. I am working very hard. And many times I see people in LinkedIn saying, sharing, oh, this is my course. I start a new degree. I finish this thing. Oh, a lot of uh, beautiful things about her careers. But when I work with these people, the work is very bad. I think, oh, the promotion is more high than the real work from these people. For example, this is a strange, no, thin, fino, linha fina, a strange, a linha fina, como é que seria isso? Uma
Small line? I
tênue,
don't know.
a linha
Yeah,
tênue
yeah.
between the personal brand and the self-promotion. That's all.
Yeah, that's why I don't share. I'm afraid to be that person, Ozio, the person that only shares and don't do things. I'm very afraid, but hopefully I'm not. Erika, what question do you want to talk about?
6. Do you think companies prefer employees who are active on LinkedIn and other platforms? First, active. What is active in this question? Is just have a LinkedIn there or be created or created content every day or every week?
Yeah, creating content like sharing things about their professional
No,
goals, professional life.
no. Companies don't prefer this kind of person. Don't have to be like that in any area. I'm a specialist in technology, but you don't have to be a content creator on LinkedIn. You have to be there with your profile, well, uh, I don't know how to say, bem escrito, with the keywords in the right place, with your skills and everything. But you don't have to be a content creator to companies value you more or blah blah blah. These don't exist. We don't care about it. It's just is my answer.
We need to talk more about this.
Oh, I can offer my service, sir. I
Let's
will
do
I will let my LinkedIn here because I am a content creator there.
it.
I'm learning with Philippe and I left here, but I also working with the guys, who Job is na Gringa.
Yes.
They are okay. I participated on a live last week about that, about the recruitment, about how the recruiters see people, and the question was like that, Ozia. The company likes that if you are doing something like that on LinkedIn, blah blah blah, and just no, they don't exist. So I know what I'm talking about. I swear. Just be
Yeah.
there with the right curriculum, please.
Yeah, I'm
It's
gonna
just
follow
what I
you,
mean.
Erika. Thank you
Thank you.
for
Thank
sharing. And
you.
we need to do a next immersion about, things, and we can explore you for free. You know,
Okay.
you can be here answering our questions, and it's all for free. Thank you for saying it, Erika. I'm gonna be, all the time asking about you, and do not feel pressured to be here every week, but I'm gonna tell everybody that you're gonna be here, and they'll be searching
Okay.
for you. Okay? So,
Okay.
thank you. Yanka, what question you want to talk about?
I was thinking about question number 10. Do you think personal brand makes people too focused on their own success rather than teamwork? And sometimes I think yes, but I would like to focus on the process. No one was born ready. We had a process
Mm-hmm.
behind us. I didn't arrive here alone. I had help. I had my boss help, my colleagues help, someone read my paper and returned all in blood, when someone really correct what you wrote. So I had a lot of people with me. And sometimes this thing that you are just a brand or you are a brand, you have to sell yourself. Doesn't show this, doesn't show the process, just show your victories and so on. And I don't like this is real. And if we were more real on the social media or LinkedIn or so on, we could normalize the process and do not see us as a failures. We are raising generation of people with mental not a good mental health because of the comparison. And this environment stimulates the comparison, it stimulates the competition. It doesn't stimulate the process, you know, to be aware about your process, to be aware about who you are and that you are capable to do what you have to do. And it's not just about your image sometimes, it's about how you feel about yourself, you know? So maybe if we don't focus just on our brand stuff, we could be more, I don't know, even a better worker, I think.
Yeah.
It's this.
When I have to, mention somebody, I feel good sharing it because it feels very great to recognize somebody. In fact, I love one thing that is my company. There's a platform in which you can recognize somebody for something and you can give that person coins and it's public for everybody. So you give 10, 5 coins and you receive 20 coins in a month, I guess, and you have to distribute it. So that person can transform the coins into real money and buy things for them, you know? So by the action of saying thank you for doing it or congratulations for your project, uh, the person can turn that recognition into real thing. They can buy food, they can buy, they can receive voucher for going to the cinema. I don't know, many things, many possibilities, and the company affords it. So that's very great. And in that way, I do think teamwork is, I don't know, it's worthy. So we have just only a few minutes, but I want to ask each one of you, and I'm not gonna answer the last question. If you have to define your personal brand in one sentence, what would it be? Starting with you, Erika, because you're very ready for everything.
My professional brand it's uh, a technology specialist, a HR technology specialist. If you think about HR technology, I know almost everything. I'm a specialist in the area, so I work in startups over 6 years. So maybe this, I write about this. I write a lot about remote jobs also. So, but HR technology, HR.
Yeah, that's very great. I knew you were ready. Are you ready, Ozio?
One sentence. In my actual job, the normally work is, oh, we need people to make this string, or we need people to make another thing, and the the response is, Osiel make it. And my one sentence in my mind is, I solve the problem. I solve it.
Oh, that's very strong. I like it. Yanka, what about you?
Very strong. It was amazing. Very self-confident. It was nice. I work with data analysis and method, and I discuss some topics that people just think that their opinion it's valid, you know. So I bring data, I bring method to try to embase what I am talking about. So maybe my personal brand, it will be Science and method to change the reality. I don't know, because it's what I am trying
Oh,
to do. Yeah,
that's great.
what
I
I'm
only
trying.
heard great things in here. You guys were ready, you just nailed it. And in this few moments, few seconds actually that we have in here, I just want to make sure that you guys feel, I don't know, hugged by me because I love this topic. I love talking to you. It was such a pleasure to have each one of you here today. And, I was very afraid of this topic because I hate it sometimes to talk about it, especially because I just want to keep it while I'm working. But it felt very great to, share my views and know that you guys as well share the things the same things that I do believe in life. And I mean, and thank you for the advice, Erika. You know, thank you so much for the free consultant. That was very great.
Welcome.
Yeah. So I hope to see you here again, guy. Next week I won't be here because I'll be in event, traveling, working. So, and you know, the next immersions, I hope to see you here again, okay? Have a great night.
Okay,
And I
thank
Good
wish
you.
you the
night,
Bye
best,
bye.
guys.
Erica,
See
for
ya.
coming home, okay?
Thank